couple of hidden gems tied to the healthcare arena. That's what we're going to find out about now with strategist Tracey Ryniec, who uncovers all of these gems for us. First one is, I don't think I've ever heard of either of these.
No, me neither.
The first one is RDNT.
Yes, these are very hidden stocks too.
Yeah, I gathered that by the names.
RDNT, going too fast through my screen here.
There you go.
They do the imaging centers. So, you know, a lot of them are no longer associated necessarily with the hospital, but you need an MRI or an X-ray or stuff like that. You go to these separate outpatient imaging centers. So they own about a little over 300 of these in 7 states. Most are on the coast. And they've been growing their earnings real well. Part of that is because they're partnering with some of these big healthcare systems, and that's become a real profitable joint venture for them. So the analysts really like what they're seeing here, and you know, this area is growth area. Obviously, I don't know anyone who hasn't gotten some kind of MRI or something in the past couple of years, it seems. And you can see with the earnings estimates here, real nice jump up this year. Even better next year, double-digit growth expected both years.
Yep.
These guys also under $10. So for those who like to trade the kind of crazy stocks, I put up the chart here. Under $10, it was real low earlier this summer, around $5. It has bounced off of that, but not real cheap. It's trading at 26 times. So this isn't a value stock, but you are getting the growth and the volatile play. It's a small cap. So you're going to see a lot of issues with volume and things like that. So if you like the volatility, this one could be for you.
And no dividend.
No dividend, no.
All right. Nobilis Health is the next one. HLTH. This is a full-service healthcare development management company?
Yeah, so a little different than the imaging center side, but still a niche player in the healthcare industry because they run some surgical centers, also outpatient, and then those ambulatory surgical centers. And some of theirs are niche brands. I saw that they have like the Migraine Centers of America. You might have heard of that, or the North American Spine. So they have these specialty areas, and you go just to those outpatient centers if you have these issues. And that this, again, is a growing area, and the analysts really like it. They're also a small cap. They're also trading under $10. I didn't do that on purpose. That just so happened this time. But just like RadNet, they have the interesting and good earnings growth here. And it's supposed to be 37% this year, a little bit of a decline next year. I couldn't really figure out what that was, but there's only one analyst on this stock, so it could be that they just haven't updated next year yet, or they're waiting to see. So that is something with the hidden gems. RadNet only has about 3 analysts that we have, and then this one has 1, so it's not as watched. That's why it's hidden. So you have to do a little bit more of your own research on these kinds of stocks and find out what's going on, listen to the conference calls, read their press releases, things like that. But again, this one's off their lows. It was trading a little over $2, Terry. So for those who really like, these are under $5 stocks. This one has bounced up, but it's going to be a wild ride too, just like RadNet, because it's under 10. It's also the small cap, and not as widely watched. But I do like both areas of the healthcare industry. These niche areas are a big growth driver. So I think you could see some real good things going on in the future with both of these.
All right. Well, that said, do you own either one?
I do not.
Okay. Check out more stock information on our website, Zacks.com. And if you're not there already watching this video, when you go there, you can also look for a couple of podcasts that Tracey does, Market Edge and The Value Investor, both worth looking at and listening to on our website, Zacks.com with Tracey. I'm Terry Ruffalo.